Hello, friends. Welcome to Leadership Go with the Brainy Leadership Team. I'm Michael Brainy. I know the year is almost going to an end, and to some of us, it's time for us to work around our various um, scopes and plan ahead. Some of us have already started planning and all of that. And I want to talk a little bit about how we can position ourselves as leaders to be effective in the coming year. And most of the time, when we think about the term resolution, we look at it from the angle of we trying to maybe write down some things that we want to do for the following year on all that. That is part of resolution. But actually, resolution is actually being firm to make a decision. So, in other words, the things you do are not things you just inscribe, but things that you are firm to do. And most of the time you do them to resolve a challenge or to address a need. So in your quest to put things together and then pull yourself for the next year, I'm going to share with us 7 key things that we can do. The first thing is to take time to self-reflect. Self-reflect. Look back into the year, right from the first month till now. Where are some pitfalls? What went well? What were you supposed to do that you were successful? What were you supposed to do that you weren't successful? So that is the first thing. Self-reflect. Really sit down. Sometimes it may even, personally, it may even require me sitting down, picking a diary, and then writing everything down. That is self-reflection. The second thing is to now learn from your mistakes. Your successes are gone. You cannot dwell on them, but then learn from the mistakes you made. If you made a mistake, it is likely meaning that you couldn't achieve certain things. So learn from them. So after you are able to self-reflect and pick out what went wrong, you learn from your mistakes, from what went wrong. The third thing is strategically set clear and achievable goals. Clear and achievable goals. Goals that can be achieved in your year. And most of the times, if you watch some of our episodes, you realize that we address it to our visions and purposes we have. So what is your vision for the whole year? What are you pursuing in life? Set goals in that regard to achieve them. Clear goals and achievable. Be clear about them. Brian Tracy will always advise that if you are setting a goal and you set a goal that is too general, the chances of you not performing it are very high. So set simple, clear goals. It can be goals on your finances, goals on your relationship, goals on your health, goals on your education, on your career, every area, family, every area, business, everything. So set clear goals for these areas for yourself in the coming year. The next thing I will ask that you do is to actually build a plan. Create a plan that you follow. So practically, my goal is to, maybe somebody's goal is to, let's say, gain 5 kilogram weight in the first 2 months. That is a clear, specific, achievable goal. So what is the person going to do? The person will check their dieting. So it means that you have to create a plan that addresses the goal. So your dieting plan. Somebody wants to achieve this amount of money in the year. Create a plan to achieve that monthly, yearly, daily, weekly, hourly, like that. That is creating a plan. The next thing is to build a good monitoring and accountability system. At every point in time, you should take your time and evaluate. You can let your mentor do it for you. You can let somebody close do it for you. But make sure you have a system. You can use software to always keep you in check and to monitor you and to find out how you are faring. If you are doing well, if you are not doing well, if some things are falling, so that you don't travel too far before you realize you've made a lot of mistakes. The next thing is to be consistent and adaptable. Consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. You set yourself out to do something, you want to lose weight, you want to gain weight, you want to earn some amount of money, you can't sleep and achieve it. You have to be consistent about the plan you've created to achieve it. And you have to be adaptable because things evolve. economic changes can happen, natural weather changes, a lot of things, relationship, a lot of things can happen. So as you are consistent and as you pursue your goals for the following year, do well or make sure that you are adaptable, be open to changes, and be open to be able to step into the changes and suit yourself into it. The last thing I'll share with us is that prioritize your personal development. You can't give what you don't have. You can't develop when you are not developed. You can't disciple when you are not discipled. That is a principle. So prioritize self-development. Prioritize building yourself. Prioritize personal development. Look within you, especially if you're a leader who always dispense, if you're a leader who is always emitting energy. You have to create a plan that takes care of your personal development so that you'll be able to dispense more. But if you don't do that, you may pursue all the career goals and everything. But I tell you, once your personal development is at fault, all these ones will fall short because you will get to a point when there is nothing out of you to give. So do well to prioritize this. I'll end with this by telling us that in everything we do, make sure that you are putting your creator at the center. Make sure that you are doing your things right. Make sure that you are living rightly. That's the end goal of everything. We are living here, we are leading here just to make sure that humanity is saved, just for the betterment of our communities and our country. So as we set goals and plans and be consistent in practice and personal development and everything, let's make sure that everything we are doing is the right way and is honoring God, because we know that the purposes we are pursuing is from Him and He gives it to us. Thank you so much for joining us today. I wish you the very best in the coming year. I'll meet you in the coming year with a lot of stuff on Leadership Go, and I believe that our growth journey will mount up and soar up. Thank you. If you haven't subscribed, if you haven't shared, do well to subscribe, share with friends, and I believe they will be blessed as well. Thank you for joining us.